Alright, we got a battle against a boss. Fuck you, main. I like the name. Claydol or Lilligant will probably lead. If he leads with Swellow, I lose. Probably. I think Swellow is way too good for NU currently, just because that speed plus Facade destroys everything. Even with Magneton, I think Magneton's 2-hit KO'd with Facade. I kind of want to lead with Sneasel, actually. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Sneasel, because Sneasel destroys this man's team, actually. So, he does lead off the Claydol. I kind of want to Pursuit, but everything gets wrecked by Knockoff. Yeah, he did not prepare for Sneasel at all. I have to keep Sneasel healthy. Hopefully he doesn't just stay in and go for Earth Power. I can live one, though, so, unless he's like Specs Claydol. That's something that would happen to me. Or HP fighting Claydol, maybe. Maybe that's how he's making up for his Sneasel weakness, who knows. But, yeah, Sneasel puts in work on this guy's team. If he gets rocks up, that is unfortunate. I don't really need hazards against this guy, actually. It'd be nice against Swellow, I guess, but Ice Shard destroys it. So, he goes into Aurorus. I don't see it taking that. Yeah, it does not take it well. Assault Vest Aurorus. I like this guy's style. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes gimmicks make me mad, but other times gimmicks are actually really cool, so... yeah. Assault Vest Aurorus sounds kind of gimmicky, because it doesn't have anything. If he gets the boost with Ancient Power, I'm not gonna be a happy person, just saying. I think I'm gonna get Rocks up. Rocks is important. Rocks is important. I know how to speak, guys. I could have actually just went into Girder and set up and probably swept his entire team. I need to get to +2 to kill Swellow, though. With Mach Punch, at least, after Rocks. So, ignore the train. I guess I'll try to get some spikes up if he goes for, like, Blizzard or something weird. Does this thing have Snow Warning now? I think it does. He really should be running Snow Warning. So now I outspeed with Magneton. I think Magneton and going for Flash Cannon is my best play because it doesn't bring out Swellow. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my best play. I actually should have just switched straight into Magneton there so I could save my Pineco for Death Fodder. But, you know what? I'm not Poke-Aim. I'm sorry, guys. I make mistakes sometimes. If you guys don't know who Poke-Aim is, you should go watch him. He'll make you a better battler. I've actually just started watching him kind of recently, and I can already tell I'm a better battler because of it. It's a free switch into Girder every time. And I think I'm probably just going to spam Knockoff for now, because he has a bunch of things. He's really prepared for Girder and nothing else, pretty much. He's not prepared for Magneton, he's not prepared for Sneasel, he's not prepared for Mismagius. I guess he kind of is with Assault Vest Aurorus, and this is probably Assault Vest as well. So I'm just going to go for Knockoff. If Rotom comes in, it dies. If Claydol comes in, it takes a lot. If he stays in, I can set up on him, so... I think I can. Can I set up on him? Yeah. Wait. It depends on rolls. He actually went for Power Up Punch, which was the better play, but... I think now that I match him, he'll still do 33%. I think if he doesn't, then I misplayed there really bad, because I'm stupid. If he goes into Rotom now, he's a genius. I'm not gonna lie. But he actually just stays in, and Drain Punch maims him, so... he'll probably go for Shadow Sneak, but I think I can take one. Yeah. I probably should have actually predicted that. Yeah, I should have predicted that. Now, if he's really smart, right now he's gonna go for Drain Punch again. If this guy's pro, that's what he'll do. Yep, this guy, he knows how to play. He knows how to play this game, I'm not gonna lie. Sneasel can take it out. Fuckboy Gerd. Yeah. Pretty much. I have to go for Ice Punch here. I don't think Ice Shard will kill. Could calc it. I kind of want to. I am pretty fast at calcing though, at least, so as soon as I say that, I get a mindfuck. Okay. 252, Ice Shard does 29, and yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I will go for Ice Punch. I'll gladly take the extra damage. He does not even go for it, so that's fine with me. Guess he was expecting me to overpredict. At this point, Sneasel just like sweeps. His Rotom's probably scarfed, so I'll keep that in mind, but yeah. Magneton doesn't care. And this will bring out Claydol, but I really don't care. I don't actually need Magneton for much. I can switch in on Kecleon on the Swellow once, but that's about it. Come on, buddy. This isn't very hard. Go for Volt Switch. I have nothing that's immune to it. Goes for Willow, so he is defensive. Okay, good to know. Which means I kinda just want to spam Flash Cannon. I'm sure he's physically defensive, and Claydol cannot take 2. Or 1 if it's crit. That crit might not have even mattered, if we're being completely honest. I kinda want to calc that, because whenever I get crits, I always like to make sure that they didn't matter so I don't feel bad. Claydol, Claydol. RU, don't use Claydol. Okay. 252, which he's probably running Flash Cannon. Let's give him 52 so he's faster. Nope, that crit actually did matter, so that sucks. Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Bud, that's a weird word. That's what I call my nephew. Nobody asked me that, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. So he goes into Rotom again. Probably just gonna go for Shadow Ball. I kind of want to be cheeky and predict that, but I'm not that kind of player. I do know that he's not Scarfed now, unless he's Scarfed Willow. He is Scarfed Willow. Huh. I don't really mind that because... Never mind. I'm expecting a Volt Switch right now. So, now that I'm Scarfed though, I might actually outspeed Swellow. I'm going to open up my calculator there. 239 times 1.5. I still don't outspeed Swellow, I don't think. What does it get up to? 372 or something? 370 something? Or is it 355? I don't know. But I do outspeed Lilligant, and I don't think it can take a Flash Cannon, let alone... Well, actually, it might just quiver up, but I have Ice Shard, so... I think I've won this. Yeah, I win with Ice Shard from this point. So, he does go for Quiver Dance, which is perfectly fine with me. I think the best way to handle this actually would be to go into Kadabra and Psychic, so that I can save my Ice Shard. But he might have Sleep Powder, actually, so that's not a good idea. What Hidden Power was that? Hidden Power... It was neutral. What in the world Hidden Power was that? Hidden Power... I'm drawing a complete blank there. That's really weird. I don't want to choke this away, because if he has Sleep Powder, then... Yeah, I think Sneasel's still the best play, no matter what. Yeah, Sneasel's the best play, so I can go for Ice Shard, finish him off. I almost clicked Knock Off. That would have been bad. I can go for Ice Shard, finish him off. Ice Shard, I think, just flat out kills Swellow. I really need to start memorizing these calcs, but I haven't really used Sneasel much, so Swellow. Ice Shard does 78%, so yeah. That was a good game. Thank you, bro, for the good game. That was 10 minutes. It's kind of anticlimactic, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the session there. Pretty good team overall. I did end up fairly high on the ladder, I guess. I think at some point I might just go and try to get like top 50 or something. But overall I did end up at 112 on the ladder, so that's not bad, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely a good team. It works pretty well. I'm not one who usually makes good teams, and I kind of made this one myself. The only thing I copied was, obviously, sets, but I didn't look up any cores or anything, so, yeah, overall this team's pretty good. If you guys want to rip it off, it works really well. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I might start, like, pasting the teams in here. I don't know. I don't want you to rip off the entire team, but if you want ideas for stuff, there's the sets. It's a good team. Definitely a good team. It's very try-hard, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the next session and see my other side of battling. I am not a try-hard person very much. I'm gonna do another session in a little bit and just have a thing where I'm gonna start at kind of the bottom of the ladder on an alt and use, if you guys want to see the team, something like this. Future Sight team, because I love Future Sight. It's hilarious because nobody expects it. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, I guess, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace.